All right, my channel is random. There's no one particular thing that I'm good at. I guess cooking old school food would be one because we're just cooking. I cook a lot. But I like old school sweets. And this is rice pudding. So I'm gonna use rice, milk, Eagle brand milk because it's already sweetened and I don't have to put sugar in it. Cheesecake, Jell-O pudding. Again, it's sweet, so again, I won't need sugar. Nutmeg, cinnamon, butter extract is really good when you want the butter taste, but you know, a whole stick of butter wouldn't be good for me, and it's just me. And vanilla flavor. So, and I have my raisins. I put a 1/4 cup of orange juice in that, and they're boiling. Once they come to the boil, I'm gonna turn it off and let them sit and they'll hydrate. Okay, so I'm gonna get my rice boiling. I'll be right back. So you might hear running water in the background. I took, how I clean my rice is I take a cup of rice, a cup of water and a cup of rice, because the more friction it make and the less water, you can wash it really good. I always wash it like this 3 times. I wash and rinse it 3 times. And then I need this to quadruple in size. So usually when you cook a cup of rice, it's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. But since I'm making a dessert out of it, I'm gonna put 4 cups of water and make sure that all the water that I put in it is absorbed. And like I said, the rice is quadrupled. So I want to show you the cleaning process. You see all this starch coming off it. And this is just regular riceland rice, long grain riceland rice. This is what I was raised on. It's a town. You know, I was taught to make this, so I'll share with you. All right, I'm gonna rinse this rice 3 times and I'll come back and show you when it's on the stove. Okay, so it's completely clean. And now I'm gonna add 4 cups of water because this is a baking recipe, so everything should be exact. So my raisins, they have boiled. You see the steam coming off and they're still boiling a little bit. I'm gonna let those sit and hydrate. So by the time all of this cool off, they'll be hydrated. Okay. Oh, and here's my water, my rice. So all this water is going to get absorbed into the rice. All right, I'll be back once it does that and I'll show you. Before I forget, I always put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in the boiling rice water. It's going to all absorb. And you have to have salt with rice. For me. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so once it comes to a boil, I'm going to, and it boiled over, I'm going to turn it down, put the lid on it, and let the water cook out of it until it's mushy rice, literally mushy rice. Okay. Okay, the water is almost absorbed, and the rice is mushy, you see that? So I'm gonna continue to stir this because once it starts boiling and half the water evaporates, then you want to start stirring it because you want the long grain rice to break up. And it should break up fairly easy because we rinsed it and washed it 3 times. So you can see the bottom of the pan when I stir. You see that? Streaks of it. It's getting thicker. So this is going to continue to get thicker. And once it's evaporated enough, then I'll start to add my ingredients. And the butter will be first because all this heat is gonna, you know, quickly dissolve the butter. And then this milk is super thick. So I'm gonna add butter, which just hit the floor. And then I'm gonna add condensed milk. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I want to show you what it looked like after, because I'm stirring it like this, but I didn't want to whip it off the counter. So the rice should look like this. It's long grain rice, but it's broken into bits. And we're gonna add the butter. Everyone here. All right, I'm gonna whip this in, like literally whip it in, and I'll be right back. So, you see that can of condensed milk. I'm gonna get this out the can, or just, yep, yeah I am. I'm gonna use my spoon. I'll be right back. Whip that in. It's turned the color of the pudding from white to this golden creamy color. And all right, so next I'll add all the rest of the ingredients. Be right back. Teaspoon of nutmeg, teaspoon vanilla, half a teaspoon of butter extract. It's clear, but you went in there. Stir this up. Be right back. 1 cup of milk. Okay, so once you add your cup of milk, it's gonna loosen up like this. Now, either way, when this cool, it's gonna get thick, but I'm going to bake this. So, I'm not too concerned about it being loose right now. It's even starting to thicken up as I'm telling you. When you add the milk and stir it in, it'll be loose. Nutmeg and vanilla and butter. Okay. I'm gonna add the Jell-O pudding. Hold on. Okay, so I added my raisins in. If you like your pudding cold, you just stop right here and put it in the refrigerator and let it cool off, because it's already holding its shape. Look at that. Like, if you can pile anything on top of anything, that means it's holding its shape. And you see how I just made a pile right there? You just stop right here and put it in the refrigerator. But I like a crust on mine. Or I like that layer it makes when it bakes. So I'm gonna bake mine. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a pan and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle it with cinnamon sugar, because that is gonna be so bomb, because it's gonna crust. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm winded because I had to come to the kitchen floor. Anyway, stairs, I hate stairs. This is what it looked like, done. So it's all bubbly. If you can see that, it's bubbly. It's nice, and it's got a nice brown on it. You know, it's got that skim I was looking for. You see that? You can touch it. That's what I was looking for. It's in a deep dish, so it's still moist on the inside. And when it cool off, I'm gonna dish me up some of this and I'll be right back. Okay, this is completely cool. Well, it's room temperature. So I'm going to scoop it out with ice cream scoop, because it's gonna make a perfect circle, and serve. Look at that. It's moist, y'all. Look at that. And serve. Look at that. Look how creamy that is. Look how creamy that is. It's the deep dish for me. Circle and serve. It's the deep dish for me because I've tried making this, and a shallow dish, and it was drier. But you see how moist that is? I'm going to taste it. Quality control. I'm not just tooting my horn. And I know, because I do the same thing. I watch videos and be like, I wonder if that's any good. This is good. This is the simplest food made easy. I hope you try it. Tell me if you like it. The recipe will definitely be in the description box. This was good. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. I truly appreciate it. More to come. This is so good. You know what? With the cheesecake pudding and the condensed milk, you just do not need sugar. Unless you're big on sweets, then you need sugar. Okay, I'm about to destroy that bowl and wrap this up. All right, thank you.